The leap, Jet taking the dash, and they're doing a good job piecing apart this post plant.
They really are, and it felt like UTD was just more concerned about getting onto the site than protecting really anything here. Not a lot of smokes went up, and now things are struggling to come together for UTD, tearing up the leaderboard, and it looks like they may just be doing it here again. They go back in, get the double kill, right back into it with the ghost. They're not done yet. Okay, they are. But players here to go for the pickup. They're back into it. A little bit of a surprise attack from Aurelian through mid.
To stop the halt to buy the time for the rotations, but doesn't work out. Now they're staring it down. A 2v2, the Bucky's on site.
Oh my goodness, and that Bucky
like
is
this.
doing some hard work.
Oh.
It comes back around Aurelian. Surprising jerk of utility coming in their direction. Flair's gonna try and save the day, but through the smoke, Nazi was spraying with the own, but it turns out the Phantom is just a little bit different here. And UTD has finally cracked the case. And here it is. You're talking about the resurrection comp? UTD is reviving themselves, and they might be able to walk away with a headshot on the Sheriff. This is unbelievable how far they're going with this because they're inside of their ultimate. It's still gonna be shot in the back by Jerk, and Infiltrator's gonna updraft above the Clove smoke to land the headshot with their knives. Small gap, but not small enough for Infiltrator to peek through, and now we're seeing the rest of the team regroup back together to take on the 4v4.
Again, no punishment off of the ISO utility. Other than a shock dart coming in, maybe one blade, but it's gonna find Viz instead over towards main. They have info on these Hell players, but unfortunately the communication isn't there, and Shift is!
Wait a minute, the 1v1, the two Sovas. Nazi has 1 HP. Surely they don't win these. Surely this can't be happening like that, and it does not. Back onto the side itself, going for the quick flash, bang! Viz misses it, but Aurelian's gonna claim the life of the person who killed their duelist, and Shift is going to bring them back to life yet again. Viz wanted to go for that Odin, but again, it's all about sacrificing their life to make that happen, rather picking up the spike instead of the Odin, my bad. But it's still the spike on that B lane that they need to go and actually pick up. And with all of the positions seen, it's going to be so difficult for UTD to make that happen.
And this retake was so easy, or I should say denial of this type, because those trap wires never got destroyed. So they had so many angles they didn't have to clear out, and now they can focus on where the players for UTD still can be, like stairs, like main. And I like these crossfires because they are not able to get dismantled, but Aurelian able to find off one because of that close smoke. And now we'll see if this ruse is up or not. Jerk seems to have their calling card and the swing. Yeah, it looks like a one-way, but for now, speaking of that one way, there's only one way to challenge this B-side take, and that is a perfect recouple and the trifecta. The timing.
They may actually be able to play this. Nazi comes back over. Shift is going to use that Odin quite successfully of their own, but they're kind of stuck on an island. They need to win these engagements, and they do. Right behind them, they want to
towards tree, all to funnel these players into A and into this operator.
And again, poor Maper over and over, but Infiltrator just keeps dipping in, back and out. They're suppressed. They're 58 HP, finally got rid of, but as
they're only faking it at most, right? By destroying this, by dumping an ISO utility, by posting up an operator or an Odin. And Nazi this time finally gets there. They'll get the res and they're back to business.
That they are, but the business is still being put against them because Jerk is still on site. Oh my god, they don't know where it is, but Roman just couldn't do it quick enough. Through Logs, even catches Maper in lane, but no one cleared Ship at Logs. It's up to Flair to make that happen. You go over on towards main, you know that's safe. Quick cage to cover the Omen, actually able to get in on there. Aurelian's still going to get rid of them, but now we're seeing a market play and main. It's a 1v1 to determine the fate of the next round. A couple of right clicks.
Whoa.
And now he's just going to go pick up the spike eventually, but he's just getting rid of them all. It's so devastating here for UTD.
Up this Jet from tailwinding in, and it can't stop moves either. It feels like the beginning of the end here, 3v3, and the numbers are crumbling, Sam.
That they are. It's all left in the hands of Maper. They finally bring out their weapon, but guess who's looking for them? Infiltrator, a quick jump peek. They are going to fall.
Good map point, and it won't come in 4 HP. Shorty. They got positional awareness of where the Clove is, and they even got the death contract to thin the herd, but unfortunately, as Moves loses that duel, the confident proclamation denied. It's a 2v2, make that a 1v2, and Winthrop is still able to close it out. Jerk again, right timing, right place, right player to get Winthrop the 13-5 2-0 victory here at the Dreamhack Collegiate Invitational.